Hello, everybody. I am alive. I have not put on a video in a long time, probably a month. Yeah, probably a month. I'm sorry. Um, I just have not got any new books. I got nothing. It's taken me this long to make even just a little tiny pile that I can show you people. I've been trying. I had a couple instances where local garage sales, I've got that little Facebook finder thing for garage sales, and it lets me know when there's comic books in my area. So I've gone to a couple of these things. Nothing. Not a thing. I went to one garage sale and I got all excited because it was a little hole in the wall house, like on a cul-de-sac that's kind of hidden. And I saw comic books. They were open, like just like the center, like open to the center of the book, and you could see that they were like old. Like I couldn't tell how old, but you could see that they were old newsprint comic books. And it was like baking in the sun, like 85 degrees, bright and sunny. And I'm like, they're destroying the books. Ah! So I quickly ran over, waiting to find Action Comics #1 or Amazing Fantasy 15. And no, it was some Casper the Friendly Ghost, a couple Charlton War comics, which were chewed all to heck. I'd have taken those if they were in any kind of shape, but they were looked like rats had gotten to them or something. But I got nothing. Got nothing. My poor father even went to my local comic shop. My birthday was during this last month. My father even ventured to my local comic shop that I have my love hate relationship with, and asked if he could get a gift card or a gift certificate for me for my birthday. And the comic shop owner said, "No, we don't do that." God bless him. That's the worst businessman in the world. If you've seen my previous videos, worst businessman in the world. But anyway, enough complaining. I got a few books, real eclectic mix here. Starting off with one that I bought for my son, because I drag him to the comic shop to get new books and supplies about once a week, and he very nicely, okay, Dad. He's a little kid, and has no real interest in comic books. He knows I like them. Anyway, we're standing there, and I'm getting my supplies, and he says, "Can I buy this comic?" And on the wall there was Super Mario Brothers #1 from Valiant. Um, yeah, there's nothing exciting about this book. It's a #1, so I suppose it's kind of a key if you're like a Mario collector, maybe, or a Valiant comic collector. Just kind of is. I bought it. The kid looked at it in the car for about 25 seconds and so gave it back to me. So I have this random book in my collection now. So Super Mario Brothers #1. Oh, you know what? No, I was wondering. Joe Quesada of Marvel Comics fame, I know did some early work for Valiant, I think on the Mario Brothers titles, but I flipped through this and none of his art was in here, so never mind. That Uno what was not appropriate. Sorry. Now, this book I'm really excited to get. It's my first of this series from the 70s. Black Panther #2, Jack Kirby cover. I don't even know when I found this. A few weeks back. Really nice comic. Awesome Jack Kirby artwork. Oddball alien cover. This alien attacking Black Panther seems really out of place. It was a real dirty comic. I had to give it a cleaning. Now the letters look pretty good, nice and white. Cool comic. Not worth a ton, but it's in a nice shaped book. Cool comic. Here's a nice Bronze Age, sharp colored looking book. Marvel Premiere #11, featuring Doctor Strange. This is reprinting the origin of Doctor Strange. Again, not a key comic in any way, shape, or form. Just a really nice shape Bronze Age Marvel book that I found. So, very cool. Cool cover. Speaking of cool covers, my local comic shop has had this for about 6 months, and I've refused to spend. They wanted like $6, and I was like, nah, I can get it cheaper. And they had a random 20% off on a Saturday sale, and I bought the book. The Invaders #33, Jack Kirby cover from the 70s. Cool cover. Thor fighting Submariner. As I've talked about, Marvel loves the motif of Thor or Hulk fighting people. So very cool. I've not read this comic yet. The Invaders is a series I need to start picking up. I have a few random issues here and there, but it looks right up my alley. I should try to hunt these down. And that's what I was thinking when I picked up issue 34. Featuring Union Jack over here, huh? And is that Destroyer? Yes. This oddball looking character with the striped pants is the Destroyer from Golden Age Marvel. Cool stuff. Just obscure, cool comics. Yeah, I need to start picking up the Invaders. Good stuff. I picked this up totally for the cover. Iron Man number 81. You know, in all these Iron Man movies, Iron Man's so popular now, they never refer to him as Shellhead, which is what he was always referred to in the comic books. Everybody was always cracking wise at poor Tony Stark's expense, calling him Shellhead. And here we have Shellhead versus Firebrand for the life of a world. I also enjoyed on this cover War of the Mind Dragons, which sounds like it could be kind of like a bad Game of Thrones episode. Been watching the heck out of Game of Thrones lately. I don't know why, but Mind Dragons, yes, I'm right there. I'm not big, despite enjoying the Game of Thrones television program, I'm not big on sword and sorcery comics. I don't hate them. Nothing I really care for. But this was in the 50-cent bin, and I had to bring it home. John Carter, Warlord of Mars, Annual number 1. Pretty cool. Not in the best of shape. Again, I always love the things these people shout on covers. John Carter lives, and he lives to battle! As if you would say that in like a battle, but whatever. I don't know a whole lot about John Carter, so I look forward to reading this sucker. I've got a couple of his regular comics. They're okay. Still 70s Marvel. Never going to turn it down. Then I got 2 more goodies. This book I've wanted for forever, and I finally pulled the trigger. I found one cheap. Sandman number 1 from DC Comics. Jack Kirby, Joe Simon. I laugh because I turned this book down for years for like $5 and things. I'm like, now I see it on eBay going for far more than I think it's worth, but I guess 40-year-old comic book, 40-plus-year-old comic book. Anyway, I found this for a decent price and happy to add it to the collection. Jack Kirby. Yes. And probably the nicest looking book, although I really do like that, Black Panther number 2. I found this one in pretty nice shape. This is in fine condition, I'd say. Tales to Astonish number 89. Hulk and Submariner. Just keep chipping away at those books. Silver Age Marvel. Not even bronze. We're going Silver Age here. So that's cool. Cool book. Happy to have it. And that's it. An entire month worth of stuff, and that's all I've got to show you people. I just wanted to basically show you I'm alive. I'm still here. Still collecting. And hopefully I'll be back soon with bigger haul. Better stuff. But thank you everybody for watching. Like, subscribe, tell some people. Thanks a lot, everybody.